what can you do if you don't have the financial means to sponsor your trip to Germany as a visitor visa? By the way, when you say, let me make the difference between the visitor visa and then the tourism visa when it comes to this type of application. They also visitor visa is somebody, let's say, visiting someone or a family member or a partner or maybe a friend. Is that okay? So in that case, you will need an invitation letter from that person signed, right? So a signed invitation letter and a copy of the passport biodata as well as the resident permit of that person. Okay, that is for the visitor visa. So for a tourism, yeah, you are going to enjoy yourself as a tourist. So you have to know the tourist site that you want to visit and the other stuff. Now, if you don't have the financial means to sponsor your trip, what do you have to do? Mostly what we see here is that you say the host should provide a bank statement, a sponsorship letter, and then a pay slip to support the application. Well, so that is mostly countries do accept that, right? So countries do accept that. But in Germany, to make this thing more official, then what the one inviting you in Germany has to do is the person, according to their portal, everything is available on their portal. So let me break it down for you. You have to go to the local immigration office in where you live. Maybe I would say no, and find say Ote Omanjo or Germany. I don't know if that time exists in Germany. You can go to the office, the immigration office in that area to obtain this formal obligation letter. So what does it mean? Now, what it means here is that before you can obtain that, letter, you have to provide some certain. I'm going to mention the 5 of them, 5 things that you have to gather when you are going to obtain this letter. Number 1 is that you have to book an appointment with the local immigration office. That is the foreigners authority in the area where you live. It's also already can book appointment with them. So what is the importance of the appointment? Of course, you are inviting somebody. Is that okay? So number 2 here is the proof of identity and then local residence. So if you have the temporary residence ID card or any type of the ID card, the resident permit, that the legal one, near the ISPI, the IA, we know so you have to provide that. You have to make it available, right? So before you even attend your appointment. And then number 3 is also show evidence that they have a sufficient fund or they have a sufficient income to support the visitor. So how do you do that? I'm sure your pay slip or maybe the bank statement, right? So the bank said at least 3 months. Yeah, 3 months is okay. You can make an inquiry. Let me know if you have ever done this thing. If you're in Germany, how long do you need to provide the bar per? What you know here is 3 months. Is that okay? Now you have to provide that to them. And then number 4 here is also that you pay the application fee. I don't know how much that costs at the moment, so unless I find out from you, and then the price keep on changing, right? Me sure say nibo be din ahen bia, right? So nibo en shada enye din ahen bia. So number 5 here is that we are going to receive your formal obligation letter and send it to the one you are inviting, the visa applicant, right? So if I say we invite partner or hanum, say we invite Oba, and I say anybody that you invite now, I send it. You see, I believe that this one make it more official than you just providing your bank statement, your sponsorship letter, and then a relationship. This one, the government has a hand in it. Well, government and and making it more official than you just providing just your bank statement and then pay slip. Now I Janice I say the visa applicant should go and then do that. But the most important thing here is that you have to make sure that you are proving the relationship, which is not part of this list here, right? And then the encounter. Are you getting it? And you are not going to prove the relationship between you and the person to the local immigration office. That's the foreigners office. No. Maybe they may ask, why you don't. But when it comes to the visa applications, and that is where you have to prove these things. But this particular one, the formal obligation letter, is a letter for you to show that you are going to cover certain expenses, right? Maybe living expenses in Germany, maybe the medical, some parts, accommodation, anything that you want to cover, right? So, and I say you are going to cover the whole, the whole thing. That one you can also state that. I've seen some before whereby maybe you have a child here, a colon, or a student, right? Or a student, or maybe your dad or your mom or something like that, right? So let me know. Let me know if you have ever done this before. By the way, if you need any guidelines, I may leave my email down below. You can also fill out our consultation form if you need just a consultation, a simple guideline on how you can go about your visa application. A quick one is that I'm not an immigration officer, neither am a lawyer. Everything is based on the years of experience assisting people in their visa applications here.